Howdy everyone, it's Montana Airgunner here again, and on this video we're gonna have a look for the DonnyFL Ronin Moderator, so stay tuned. Have you been thinking about buying a DonnyFL Ronin Moderator? Stay tuned because this video will give you a pretty good insight on what's up and what's cooking. Okay, so let's start with the baseline decibel readings, and then after that we're gonna first go to the DonnyFL Ronin. So yeah, let's start to shoot it, and I had a new toy with me. Hopefully the battery doesn't die with me on this one, so I had to bring an extra battery. And yeah, let's start shooting with it. So I'm using the FX 18.1 grain pellets for the test, and compared to the other review, now I have a Walther Lothar 30-inch barrel, which is tuned to shoot the 18 grain pellets at 880 a round. And yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so first I'm gonna shoot the baseline, and after that we can continue with the moderators. So 5 shots, and I'm gonna have the same point of aim, so then we can see the POI shift with every moderator. So there we have it. We have the baseline now shot. So let's start with the DonnyFL Ronin Moderator. Okay, so let's pick a new target, and then next is the DonnyFL. So there we have it, the DonnyFL Ronin. Okay, so now we're back from the range, and we got some pretty interesting measurement readings. So first we had the decibel readings, and we shot the control group without the moderator, of course, and we averaged around 78.32 decibels with a peak of 78.7. Then we put on the DonnyFL moderator, and we shot the 5 shots, and that averaged into 74.88 decibels with a peak of 75.4. So we had around 3.5, 4-ish decibels on the sound reduction. And I have to say, in general, this had a very nice sound rapport when I was shooting it. It had this kind of a thump when you shot it. So you could really tell that there's the good felting around the moderator, but it still lets the air expand nicely inside it. And yeah, otherwise it is a quite significant sound reduction. And let's actually head to the accuracy side. So we shot the control group, as you can see on this side, with 5 shots with 0.68 inches. So that equates to around 1.3 MOA. Then we shot with the DonnyFL Ronin Moderator on this side. And as you can see, it's not that good of a group really. It was 0.9 inches. That equated into about 1.7 MOA. And I was wondering, is it just about my shooting or was it the bad weather or something? So I actually hopped back to the range and shot another group. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so take 2 with the DonnyFL. It was a little bit gusting wind, so I decided to give it another go, and hopefully I can get it to be a little bit more accurate. Was it just me shooting or the environment causing it? But let's take a set of new pellets and shoot it for another time. The wind is so bad. Oh my goodness. I'm just not having luck with the Donny today. Okay, whatever. Let's go. I'll check that it's hand tight. And let's go. So we're gonna have the same aim. Huh. Was it even worse? Oh, come on. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go and have a look. I'll just first put this one off. Not having luck today, it seems. So there we go with the Donny. There we go with the Donny, and let's go and have a look. Is it a tighter group? So it's take 2 for DonnyFL Ronin Moderator. The one thing that I am starting to think about, that this is a 30 cal moderator. So it's not really meant for a 22. So there might be some weirdness going on with it, but yeah, I would say it's a tighter group now that I shot. A little bit tighter, but there is still something. So 3 pellets stacking on each other. I would say it's a pretty good result. Here's the control group. So it definitely is better, and the point of impact shift is about the same. So with this information we are feeling a little bit better. Maybe it was just me shooting badly or the weather being not as nice. And the one thing is that should have had a 25 cal moderator to do this, but what can you do? This DonnyFL is meant for a whole nother beast, and more of that stuff coming in the future. So the 30 cal is meant for something bigger and better. But regardless, this sounds good, and let's head back to the office. Okay, so now we actually came back from the range that we shot the second group, and as you saw on the video,
I was a bit flustered. So I thought that I did my fair part with the shooting, trying to wait and just staying calm and having a good weather. My opinion at least said that it was. And as you can see on this side, the 5-shot group had around 0.82 inches of a size, and that equates to around 1.56 MOA. So not really the results that we were going after, and I have to admit, because this is a 30 caliber moderator, so it's not a +1 size because I'm shooting the HatsanFlash 22. I don't think that it does the adequate amount of airstripping around the projectile, because this is for a bigger gun or bigger caliber of a gun really meant, and it's not the plus size as we had on the other moderators that I actually shot on the range for testing purposes. So at the moment my platform is shooting under 50 foot-pounds of energy, and I think this is really meant for those higher powered applications, and especially I would say FX Impact, you know, Delta Red Wolf, if I remember correctly, Raw HM1000, these are just to name a few that are those really high powered platforms. And to my understanding, FX Impact was actually designed around this moderator, at least on the 30 cal. So maybe actually somebody who has better knowledge about this, leave a link or leave a comment down below and give your thoughts on the matter. But let's go to the build quality on this. So the overall build quality is very good. It's, I would even say, meticulously good. So as you can see on the front, all the machining is really nicely done. There has been a lot of work and R&D that went to designing this moderator. Everything has been machined very nicely on this, and it's really easy to see the value that you're getting out of this if you have a higher powered platform. And what comes to the coating or anodizing on this, I have to say it's very nicely done, because I'm not that gentle with my equipment at all. So it was dropped a few times on top of rocks by accident, not by any meaning of trying to do some harm to it, but yeah, there was actually no scratches, no nicks on the coating or anything, so I'm very happy with the coating on this particular moderator. And all in all, I have to say the weight is pretty good. It's not too heavy or not too light, and I think it gives a good bang for the buck, so to say. And I hope you got some good information out of this video. Maybe not the results that you were looking for, but at least some kind of a deeper understanding what this can do. And the testing cycle wasn't that long really. I only shot around 1,000 rounds through it, so 2 tins of pellets, and I didn't have any problems occurring during that time. And probably in the future, when I release my new platform that is actually using this particular moderator, and which is a higher powered one, we can get more like longer of a test cycle knowledge with this one. So stay tuned for those videos, and stay tuned for the videos that I'm bringing out in the future with the new platform. It'll be a lot of fun. And if you have gotten some good information about this moderator with this video, please consider subscribing. It does help a lot on my channel, and ring that notification bell and leave a comment of your thoughts. What did you think about this test scheme on this one? And as always, thanks for your time for watching these videos. It really does help out. And as always, I hope everybody's staying safe and staying healthy under these circumstances, and see you on the next one.